Good morning. How is everyone today? So today is April 30th. It's Monday. We are at Beltane Eve. Isn't that exciting? So Beltane is a celebration of fertility and growth and the end of spring and moving into summer. And in Montana, I call it my spring celebration because it is truly spring. We had a beautiful 70-degree weather yesterday, and then today it's cloudy and rainy, but it's going to be beautiful this week. Today's theme is work for fun. Work is fun or drudgery, but it depends on your attitude. I love this one because there are things that I don't like to do. You know, I don't like to clean the bathtub, and I don't like to clean the toilet, and I don't like to mop and sweep, and I don't like doing any of those things. But those are things that we do to keep our house clean and to make sure that we're not living in a cesspool, right? So if I have to do those things, I try to always remind myself that it is an attitude. I like bathing in a tub that's clean. I have more fun that way, right? So I'm going to read from my Come as a Brother, and it'll tie in. You have beaten yourselves against the walls of your lives long enough, my friends. When you finally stop trying to be perfect, things will happen. You will begin to experience the peace and clarity you have been looking for. We keep telling you that you are all right the way you are, but I don't think many of you really believe it. If it is the divine that creates all, then the divine has created and maintains your life, and it is all right, exactly as it is. I think we rail against things that we want to have fun all the time. But life is not like that. Life is a journey, and life is filled with experiences. You have good experiences and you have bad experiences, and those are all part of the big picture. So when you work and you're working at something, it can be fun or it can be drudgery. You know, I make a lot of crafty things. I do a lot of crafty type stuff, and there are things that I don't like to do in my crafty-like activities. For example, I love to sew. Sewing is fun. But when I make a mistake, I do not like seam ripping it apart. It's drudgery. I don't like it. I get angry and frustrated. Well, part of the anger and frustration is usually I make a silly mistake. That it makes me stop in the process and slow down. That's that typical Aries impatience. But I enjoy making things all the time, and part of making things is making mistakes. And part of living life is making mistakes and learning from those mistakes. And we all have work to do. We all have things to work on, to grow and develop. And, you know, when I talk about taking time and disconnecting from the computer and going outside, that shouldn't be work. That should be the one joyful time in your day that you're not bombarded by media and other people's perceptions, and you have time in your head and time in your heart to find your peace, and it's a beautiful thing. So when we're working on personal development, personal growth things, that's work too. Finding that acceptance and that attitude of joy. Sometimes you have to work at it a little bit, but it comes. I hope you all have a beautiful day. I had a very busy weekend, and I don't think I rested enough. So today should be kind of challenging. But I will see you tomorrow in prayer. I hope today's devotion helps you. Check out the rest of my videos on YouTube. Check out my Facebook page at elementalhealing.com. Or that's my webpage. My Facebook page at Elemental Healing. My webpage is elementalhealingmt.com. Sorry. You can tell it's first thing in the morning, right? Okay, well, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow in prayer.